So I had a good question from Andrew K here in the community after I posted my results today. I turned a pretty good sized um, red day into a green day. So I thought I'd just make a quick video and kind of show everybody what I was talking about. But here's his question. Um, Nice job, Dr. Chad. How are you so confident with the continuation runners? That seems like your specialty. You enter or even add after single bar pullbacks, whereas I would be worried about big reversals. They work out very well for you. Guessing it has to do with your market awareness. So great question. And yeah, a lot of it is just watching price movement on these types of days. I've done that for so long. But let me kind of show you, the continuation runner, I feel like, today was an unfortunate day in that it helped me. I had to get out of a hole. I wish I could get into these days, already maybe being up and then just maybe booking more profits. But um, let's take a look at what I'm seeing, and I'll kind of show you. So focus really on here's the Nasdaq. Okay, so NDX, and so I've got this usually pulled up here, and here is Amazon and Roku. So I use these two because these were two that I was in that ended up being really profitable for me. And so I've got kind of the time frame view of what I was seeing from about this is the market had a really nice run up, and then about the time that we got done live streaming, it really started to fall apart. I had texted Steve, and God, what did I text him? I texted him. Let's see here. I said, "Dang, man, looks like everything started dropping once we bailed." So we were in with some of these stocks on runners to the downside, and we were getting just lit up with these price pushes up. So and then they started to fall apart. So in Roku, I, I saw right here, there was a bounce here. Then another, you look at the Nasdaq, another bounce here. So coming down here, another bounce. And so when I start seeing this pattern, down here, bounce, another little bounce, and also, there are bounces that are happening within, bounce up to here, then it came down. So there's signs that market's getting weak. And then when I look at Amazon, again, coming down, bounce, got weak. Bounce, got weak. A little bounce, got weak. Bounce, same type of pattern. And so after I see this happening a couple times and seeing consistent with, stocks that are within the NASDAQ having the same type of pattern, I'm more apt to then try for a continuation runner. And so that's where, you have several opportunities to get in. Um, you know, Amazon here, bounce, and then it comes back down. You know, there were some that I rode through here, and then, so I lost some of my gains, but then, it continued to roll over. And this was a hard one for me to set through with a couple of them because I was, is this the bounce or not? And I still felt like I was still just bearish. And I said it in the live stream, I'm just bearish. I feel like today it's going to go down. And so, but even in this down flush here, so you get this big bounce, even if you're not in, bounce, flush, bounce, flush. So, that's, for me, just seeing something that is looking like this pattern, that I'm gonna try to get in a stock that's within that market, within the Nasdaq there, and I happened to get in and just was patient and was writing. You got to be patient with some of the runners when you're doing this. This is a really big flush here. It happens quickly, but I cut it off here about 130 because as I think back of now, this was the bounce where I had gotten out of most, but I would maybe had one contract on in Amazon, maybe one on left in or two on left on in Roku, and where I'm trying to get out here, and it's hard to get out because it's bouncing so quick. But I mentioned I lost $500 towards the end because of the bounce, but that's what I'm seeing. The continuation downside runner. I don't like really trading that long, but I think there's opportunity after 10 a.m. You can find opportunity if you want to continue. Um, Also, one other thing to add real quick here, I'm always, if I'm getting multiple bars up, if I'm seeing something, um, if I'm seeing something where you're getting a lot of pushes up, and I'd gotten into something, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna bail quick. But there was just never many continuous. There was never more than a two green bars. Here I guess, but there was never more. It was one bar down. I don't know if I'd count this, but one bar down. So if I was to see multiple bars in a row, then I'm just going to cut my losses and get out quick. So I've got quick triggers. But today happened to be where it was really a good pattern downward. So hope that helps. Hope it made sense. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.